guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a very exciting video. We're going to be doing a first impression on the Faced Just Peachy Matte eyeshadow palette. It looks like this, super cute, right? And this is the color scheme, very warm and peachy. And yeah, I really wanted to try this palette out. I've been buying lots of palettes lately. I talk about that in the video, so I'm not going to say too much. But yeah, it's just a problem, guys. It's a problem. But if you guys want to see my first impressions over these colors and how they blend and everything, I created this really smoky look. Then go ahead and keep watching. Okay guys, so I already have my foundation routine done. I used the Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation just because I wanted to stick with the Faced kind of theme we had going on. Plus I haven't used this in forever. I feel like the last time I used it was when I did the first impression, which is really bad. I need to stop buying new makeup and just use what I have. And I feel like the same thing has been happening to me for eyeshadow palettes. I feel like I buy one every month. I literally got one November for my birthday. And then I got the Prism palette after that. And then I got two for Christmas. And then now I bought this one in January. Oh my gosh, that is really bad. Tutorials coming soon using all the palettes. I know I've been doing a lot of first impressions, but I love watching first impressions. So I feel like you guys do too. Let me know if you do. But I did stop by Sephora. If y'all guys saw my Snapchat, you would have saw that first. So make sure you're following me on Snapchat because I'm always doing hauls and doing makeup things on there, and also some lifestyle stuff as well. But anyways, I picked up the Faced Just Peachy palette. This is what it looks like in the box. Super cute packaging. I love this packaging for the like peachy line. This is going to be my first Faced palette. I actually don't have any of the chocolate bar palettes. None of them really interested me. Just kind of like the Naked palettes, the Urban Decay ones. I don't have any of those palettes either except for like the Naked Basics. But all the big ones I don't have, which is kind of weird. But anyways, this is going to be my first Faced palette just because the chocolate bars, like I said, they don't really interest me color-wise. Like, they were just kind of meh. And so I never picked up any of those palettes. So this will be my first time trying Faced eyeshadows. So let's go ahead and open it. So the first thing you see when you open it is this gorgeous packaging. I absolutely love it because it's like this kind of plastic to where you could wipe it off if it gets dirty. The back is kind of mirrored, so it does get fingerprints on here, but that doesn't really bother me. I absolutely love this. They went all out with the packaging up to the details of the little buttons right here. They're little peaches, which is super cute. And then it has a magnetic closure, which is super fancy. So you just open it like that, and then it automatically magnetizes when it closes. So it comes with a really good size mirror, and these are the colors untouched. As you can see, they all have that kind of peachy tone to them, which is really pretty. They're supposed to be all matte, but I do feel like this one kind of has like a satiny finish. We'll probably put that all over the lid just to see if it really does look matte. But I love that they're all peachy toned because that's what justified me buying it, because I have a lot of warm tone shades like this, but they're all around like orangey kind of colors, and I feel like this being peachy makes it different and makes it like justified of me buying it. I'm probably just making excuses for buying this eyeshadow palette because I really wanted to try it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I don't have my eyes primed yet, so I'm probably going to prime them first. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden per usual. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. So the first color I'm going to be taking is Peach Meringue right here, and I'm going to use this to go ahead and set that primer in place, and it's just kind of a cream shade. Ooh, I could smell that peach once I apply it to my eyes. It smells good though. It's not bad, like it's not too strong. So I do feel like these shades are going to have some kick up just because after using that one shade, you could already tell it's kind of getting out of the pan and having some kick up. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take this color right here called Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to use this one as my transition shade. And so I'm going to buff that into the crease and above it. Hopefully this color will show up. It is really light. Oh, it's showing up. That's a really pretty transition shade. Okay, now on my 217 brush from MAC, I'm going to take Peach Cobbler and I'm going to pack this into the crease. Ooh, that color is super pigmented. Then I'm just taking this other brush that's clean and I'm just going to buff this out just because my 217 does feel a little bit scratchy. So this one's just softer, so it's easier to blend it out, if you know what I'm saying. But I like the 217 to just go ahead and place that color down. Ooh, and it blends perfectly. I see like no patchiness or anything. So pretty. And then I'm just going to do the same thing to this eye. And I'm going to try to use as much shades on my eyes as I can, just because I want to kind of show you guys how everything looks. I really want to use this bright color because it looks so beautiful. I'm going to take that on my transition brush that I used for my transition shade. And I just like want to brighten everything up with this. It's called Peach Punch. And I'm just going to kind of buff this up here to add some brightness to the look. Ooh, super pretty. These just blend amazing. I feel like I keep saying that, but like they're so fast like at blending. Like everything just blends out perfectly, and it doesn't blend away either, because I know some shades will blend but then they'll just like go away, if you know what I'm saying. This one, oh my god, these, they don't do that. It just looks so beautiful and they just blend so easily. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that same color we're using in the crease, Peach Cobbler, and just touch it up with the 217 brush. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take Peach Sangria, which is this color right here that I told you guys at the beginning that doesn't look as matte as the other shades. And I'm going to take that on a flat brush and I'm going to pack this all over the lid, because I kind of want to do a smoky eye just because I feel like I haven't done a smoky eye in forever. So I'm just going to pack this on. Ooh, that's a really pretty color and it's super pigmented. So yeah, it definitely looks matte on the eyes. In the pan, like I said, it does look like it has like a satin finish, but I feel like that's just kind of like an overspray. So it's definitely matte. So it is an all matte palette for sure. Did you guys see how fast I blended out? Wow. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and take this Tarte brush that we were using in the crease to blend everything out. And I'm going to put a little bit of the Peach Sangria on there, the lid shade, just so we could tie everything together. And I'm just going to pop this into the crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that bright shade, once again, Peach Punch, and I'm going to blend everything out. Now I'm just packing on some more of that lid color. And when I have this palette up to my face like this, I could totally smell the peach and it smells so good. Okay, to go ahead and deepen everything up, I'm going to take one of these 3 shades. I don't know which one yet. I love that this palette has these deeper shades because I love using those like on the lower lash line to go ahead and act like as a liner. And I feel like I do that every single day no matter what look I'm doing. And so when a palette doesn't have really dark colors, it kind of angers me because that's what I love to use them for. I don't really use a black, so it's okay that this doesn't have a black, but I love that it has like dark browns and dark burgundies. So I'm going to go in with chocolate dipped, this brown right here, which is more of like a dark cool tone brown, and I'm going to use that to deepen up everything on the outer corner. And so I'm just taking a little bit of that color on this M433 from Morphe and tapping it off, and I'm just deepening this up. And then I'm also bringing it into the crease a little bit. I feel like I'm losing some color right here. I don't know if y'all could tell right here, but I feel like it's because my eyes are so wrinkly. That's why. So I'm just taking some Peach Cobbler and I'm gonna touch that up. Okay, now I'm just gonna finish deepening this outer corner. And then also taking some of that dark brown into the crease. And then I just keep going back in and touching up the lid color to make sure we don't lose the darkness of it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and finished the top. All I did was draw a little line so my lashes could have something to lay on, and I just used my Kat Von D Trooper liner. And then I applied a little bit of mascara so I could prepare for some falsies. Now we're just gonna move on to the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take the same shade that we've been using to darken up the look. I'm gonna take Chocolate Dipped on a flat brush, and I'm just gonna line my lower lash line with this. And I'm gonna do it kind of thick because I want it to look really smoky. Then I'm gonna take a small fluffy brush and I'm gonna take the color Peach Punch, the color that's really bright, and I'm gonna use this to blend out that color. Actually, that's not dark enough. First I want to start off with a dark color. So I'm gonna take Peach Cobbler, which is that one, to blend it out first. Now I'm taking Peach Punch, which is the bright one, and just putting that on the lower part. Now I'm just touching up the dark brown. And then I'm gonna take a smaller pencil brush like this, and I'm just gonna dip into the brown once again and drag it out a little bit more. Now I'm just going back in with Peach Punch. I feel like it looks kind of weird with my waterline nude, so I'm just gonna apply some black liner. Then I'm just gonna smudge that out with the brown. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this lower lash line. Okay guys, lashes are now on. These are the Wispies from Ardell, and I went ahead and applied some mascara to my lower lashes as well. And what I did notice about this palette that I'm kind of sad about is that it doesn't have an inner corner highlight or an eyebrow highlight. Usually I like to put like a nice white shimmery color in the inner corner and also the brow bone, but since this palette is all matte, it's not going to have that in this palette. So I'm going to take the color Peach Butter, which is this matte kind of pink color, and I'm going to use that in the inner corner and see how that looks. So I'm just taking that on a pencil brush and I'm going to pop it right here. I've actually never put a matte color right there, but it doesn't look as bad, and this is an all matte palette, so what are you going to do? It's not going to have shimmer in it. Okay, so that brightened the eyes up a little bit. Okay, so that's gonna be everything for this eyeshadow look. I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and stuff, and I'll be right back to tell you my final thoughts on the palette. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look. Here's the eyes. And I just paired it with like a darker nude lip. I really like the way it turned out. So let me go ahead and tell you what I think of the palette. Okay, so I can't remember if I told you guys, but this palette retails for $45 even, and you can find it at Sephora, and it's a Sephora exclusive. So overall, I really like the palette. It does look a little tiny bit patchy where the brown is, but I feel like that's only because of my wrinkles. Other than that, all the colors blended so well. Everything looks really good. I love the way the color scheme is because, like I said, it is a little bit different compared to other palettes just because it has that peachiness to it. Let me go ahead and show you the palette. It did get kind of messy after using it. So it does have quite a bit of kick up, but I did notice that I didn't get any fallout on my face at all, and I did a smoky eye, which is really crazy. So I'm actually really glad that I didn't get any fallout, and I did tap off my brush quite a bit every time I used a new color. Maybe that's why I didn't get any fallout. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I have to say about the palette so far. I'm really liking it. My first impressions were a big thumbs up. And so if you have any questions about the look that I came up with or the palette specifically, leave it in the comments down below. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this first impressions. I hope that you guys liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up so I can know to keep doing these first impressions. And also, don't forget to subscribe before you leave to be a part of my BritanyRaquell family. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so 3 times a week, which is quite a bit and I work really hard so you guys could see those videos, so it would mean the world to me if you subscribed. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys!